But all right. The guy must have seen my clips. He's like, I already saw enough on Instagram. 1 minute at a time. That's all I can take a Mitch. All right. Okay, great start.
Do something.
Yeah, I'll wait. Get on board right now. Okay. I thought it was great how Fuzzy kept talking about how he loves sex and marriage. It's like, dude, those two things do not go together. I don't know what your parents were telling you, but it stopped. You can have sex, then you can have marriage, but it ends right then. It's done. My wife and I, we don't anymore. I miss having sex with my wife. She's great at as far as I can remember. Now, look, to my wife's credit, she actually tries way more than I do. I'm just exhausted, okay? Now, look, we'll be laying in bed like 3 nights a week. She'll reach over, try and grab my dick. I'll be halfway through putting my CPAP mask on. I just got to knock her hand away and be like, not tonight. You can't with a CPAP mask on, right? Yeah, don't lie. You snore a lot. I can tell. I heard you snoring when I walked up here. That was... Oh, God. You guys like sports?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the guys. Come on. I'm a big fan. I think Caitlin Clark is probably the greatest athlete of all time, and all right, dude, we have a lot in common. I think, but mainly because of what she's been able to accomplish. Caitlin Clark achieved the impossible. She got men to watch a woman's sport, and that is really fascinating when you think about it. Now, this is not coming from a misogynistic point of view. This is coming from an entertainment point of view. That's how great she is. She made it entertaining. And to prove my point, because if it was misogyny, I'll tell you about another women's professional league. There was a women's professional sport league called the LFL, or the Legends Football League, which prior to being rebranded as Legends Football League, it was the Lingerie Football League. And none of you have heard of it. Do you understand? Like, women were playing football in their bras and panties, and still nobody watched it. Dudes would be hanging out like, hey man, you want to check out some women in their underwear later today? Yeah, man, what are they doing? They're playing sports. I think I got to clean my garage, actually.
Man.
And look, again, this is not misogynistic. It just wasn't entertaining. And I'll use a men's sport as an example, too. Look, take golf, for example. We didn't give a about golf until they got a black dude to start playing it, and then all of a sudden, we were like, this is actually pretty good. And the WNBA, they did try to do that, but he got arrested in Russia for drugs or something like that. So, they should try to do that, dude. Could you imagine how good the WNBA would be if it was just a bunch of black dudes playing basketball? Like, that's a crazy concept. How fun would it be if there was just a basketball league of black dudes playing? I feel like it would make a lot of money, you know, just be really entertaining. Instead of the one with the women. Okay. I feel like you guys are not really understanding me. I want people to watch it. And I'm trying to come up with ideas. And I think black dudes would make it better, is all I'm saying. Whatever. I'm a feminist. I don't give a shit what you guys think. I've been a feminist for a long time. I'm a feminist mainly because, you know, you got to be a feminist these days, fellas. If you're not, you're wrong. Because I tell you what, man, we have giving these bitches too much power, okay? Yeah, and it's like my granddaddy always said, if you can't beat them, join them. And we definitely can't beat them anymore, so yeah, it's against the rules. Unless you're in the NFL, and then it's okay. But not like not like anybody in the NFL. You can't be like a defensive tackle and do it and get away with it. You know, you got to be like a quarterback or a wide receiver. You know, you got to put points on the board. You know, because when it comes to domestic violence, fantasy points matter. So.
Oh man.
This is probably the best set I've ever had. I'm telling y'all, this is so fucking sweating so much right now. Sweating like a comedian on Def Comedy Jam. This is fucking ridiculous.
Killing it.
Thanks. That guy knows genius when he sees it. So glad my dad finally came out to his show. This is really, only took 20 years. Thanks, Pop. Thank you. Dude, you know, if that was my dad for real, I would be crying so much right now to finally hear those words from him. That would be, okay. I didn't mean for it to get that real, you know? I thought y'all would think I was kidding, you know? I mean, I know his dad probably loves him. No, man. Wish I wouldn't be up here right now if that was the case, you know? Dad, I told you, cut back on them cigarettes. Hey, Dad, this is going to make you proud. I had a threesome one time. That's right, 2 chicks, 1 dude. Hell yeah! That's a type of threesome, not the type I had. Yep, 2 dudes and 1 lady. The old Devil's Three-Way, as they like to call it. Which I'll be honest with you, I think it's funny that that's the one they call the Devil's Three-Way, right? Like that's the worst kind of threesome you could have. 2 dudes and one girl. I feel like there's one that's way worse than that, you know? Just 3 dudes doing that?
All right. That's
fucking so hot right now. I hate this job. I left my daughter at home to come out here and entertain you people, and she's gonna be asleep before I get home, and she's gonna wake up and ask me how it was. I'm gonna have to lie and tell her it was fun. You know, it's just, I'm telling you, it's hard. I have a 4.5-year-old, and yeah, she's awesome. I love my daughter more than anything. She's my best friend, mainly because we have a lot of in common. We both like K-pop Demon Hunters and vanilla ice cream, and we think it's that we can't have that for dinner every night. But that's what her bitch-ass mom says, so we gotta follow the rules. I think it's fun. I used to make jokes about how hard it was being a dad, and then I was like, I don't want her to grow up and see me doing comedy and be like, did you ever like having me as a daughter? So I was like, you know, I'm gonna start doing more positive stuff, and then it just turned into me talking shit about my wife instead. Like, I'll come home and my wife would be like, how was your set tonight? I'll be like, great. Yeah, you been working on that new stuff? Yeah, you wouldn't like it. And my wife is cool. She's great. Terrible taste in men, but otherwise pretty cool. Here's one thing. She's smoking hot. We got together during COVID, and we were dating for about a month, and then we decided to have a baby together. And a lot of people think that might have been rushing it, but from my point of view, I was like, look, as soon as this COVID thing's over, they're gonna let her back out into the wild, and I'm gonna lose her. So I had to like lock that down. And it was a risky choice having a baby. My wife was 42 when our daughter was born, which means it was a geriatric pregnancy. And the OB/GYN, he made sure to remind us of that every time we went to the office. Like I remember, like the first trip we went in there, he goes, "Now you should know because of your age, this could be a difficult pregnancy." And then the second month we went in, he said, "All right, now you're 42, so you should be aware the child could be born with some complications." And then the third month we went in, it was almost as if he was surprised we were still going through with it. He looked my wife in the eyes and he said, "Now, ma'am, you are significantly older than the rest of my patients." And finally, I had to step in. I was like, "Hey, dude, you get to either insult my wife or finger her, but you ain't going to do both, okay?" I don't know if y'all are aware, that's what they do. That was weird. Every month for 9 months, I'd just go in there and watch another man put his hand in my wife's vagina for some reason, you know, just he'd go in there and be like, "Yep, feels good." "Yeah, dude, I know." "Why do you think we ended up here in the first place?" You know? I could have told her that and she wouldn't have had to give me a copay. What do we... My wife wanted me in the delivery room when our daughter was born, so I did it. Now, I shouldn't have, and I think I should have been the last man to ever do that. I've been spreading the word. Doesn't seem to be catching on. I don't know why we're in there. We have no purpose, zero training at all. Just kind of standing in the way the whole time, you know. Also, ladies, I don't know if you're aware of this or not. Not a good look for you either, okay? It's not your best moment, you know? It's like, hey, you know that thing that you love about me that you know you want to see it explode? You want to come check that out? Also, hey, babe, you ever wonder what it looks like when I take a because I'm going to do that while you're in there too. Yeah, bet y'all didn't know that, did you? When she's pushing out the baby, she's going to push out a turd at the same time. So, okay, so your vagina is going to burst and you're going to take a It sounds like a beautiful moment. We want to miss it.
Video it.
I just heard a woman say, I didn't do that." Sure you didn't. Where did you have where you at? The one who denied you. Did you have an epidural? So you didn't even realize it. You were numb from the waist down. Huh? You were just watching it the whole time? That's disgusting. God, I can't imagine being a woman and just looking down there any time. Have you ever seen their vaginas? They are disgusting. They are not. They feel amazing, but they look. I don't know what. Which is crazy because on the other you got titties, which titties look good and feel good. And then, like, look, I know. Do what she did. When you get home tonight, get a mirror, hold it down there, and you'll be like, "What the is going on with that?" This got so off the rails. I don't even know what to do at this point. My wife, she had the epidural, but it wasn't enough. They had to give her a pain pill that was kind of like morphine, and that was unfortunate because she was so high when our daughter was born. Like the first words, they take our little girl over there, wash her off, and they're bringing her back to my wife to hold. For the very first time, she looked so bad. While the nurse was walking her over there, the first thing my wife says when she sees our little girl, she says, "Look at her little vagina." I just hung my head down. I was like, they're not gonna let us take her home now. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Like, could you imagine if that would have been me just hanging out on the side with a heroin needle hanging out of my arm? They walk by with our little precious angel and like, "Dude, look at her little vagina." They would have been like, "Don't ever say that out loud again." I told our friend that she had like a 6-month-old little girl, and I told her what my wife said, expecting her to be like, "That's crazy. And so she goes, well, they are really cute, right then, aren't they? And I said, are you talking about the whole baby? Because I'm not. You want me to say that her little vagina was cute? Are you wearing a wire right now? What's happening? I'm not gonna say that. Are you? Did my wife put you up to this? She trying to get full custody or something? Shit goes down. No. Yeah. I used to. This has been a lot of fun, despite all the times I said it wasn't. It's way better than any other job I've had. I used to be in the Marine Corps, which I know when I say that. Okay, they're here. Thanks for coming. You're in the Marine Corps. What about back there? Were you guys in the Marine Corps as well?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh man. Any other veterans in here from any other branches? Army? Okay. Anybody else? Navy? Okay. I'm not going to talk about you, okay? I know that's what people expect. I'm not going to do that. I'm not the kind of person that's going to sit up here and talk about how the Marine Corps is so much better than the Army and the Navy, because I'm just not the type of person that tells people shit they already know. I'm not going to do that. But what I will do, I'll end it with this. I'm going to give you a little lesson in language, all right? Like, each branch of the service has their own words that we use when we get excited. And you even heard it just then, right? Because when I said I was in the Marine Corps, all these other Marines were like, oorah, because that's our word. When we get excited, we say oorah, right? And then in the Army, when they get excited, they're like, durr, or something like that. I'm paraphrasing. And in the Air Force, all the Air Force ever says is, I'm just here for college. And then the Navy, when they get excited, they're like, yes, Queen, or something like that. I'm just kidding. Navy guy, I really want to thank you for coming out of the closet tonight. That was really awesome. Okay, I'm done. You guys, wow, you were great. Give yourselves a big round of applause.